senors and senoritas and everyone in between. It is I. Boom, Senor Batman, and I am here with your week 6. Boom. Wrap up your week 7 preview show. We are here. We are now. It is time. Okay? It is time. Trying to get in this wrap up and preview show before this Thursday night football kicks off. So let's just get right to it. It's the wrap up show. All right, first up, Tinker McTinkerton, Bill Cosby. Tinker gets a big victory, 133.16 to 105.5. What happened? Well, Jared Goff at 31 points. And there was one more person that was kind of good. Zay Flowers, 17.9. But it really didn't matter because over on this side, well, actually, start over here. Both his running backs totaled for negative 0.1 points. Travis Etienne dealing with some kind of injury. Zach Moss just kind of trash. Fumbled the ball, fumbled away his points. That's going to kill you any week. His newly acquired A.J. Brown got him 20 points overall for Tinker. And you got also Garrett Wilson with 20 points. You know, you got to like it. So he gets the victory, moves to 3-3. Bill Cosby on a losing skid. 4 straight, I believe. 2-4. Next up, Bohex Pit decimates high quality H2O 130.62 to 111.4. What happened? Well, both quarterbacks were pretty good. Purdy at 30 points, more than Lamar Jackson. But hey, look at who it is. Breece Hall, he exists. He's alive. 19.4 points. He has to start Ray Davis over on this side to because James Cook was out. Gets 16.7, works out for him. But other than that, just didn't really go too well. Terry McScorin, 20.3. Scary Terry getting lots of points lately. Deebo Samuel had a solid week. Pierce didn't do jack diddly crap. But, you know, he got 13 from his kicker, and he only got 3 from his. So, I mean, really wasn't actually, I said decimated, but it really wasn't a decimation of anything, really. It was just a good, solid victory for Mr. Boex Pitt after taking a loss the week before. He goes to 4-2. High-quality H2O still yet to get a victory. He is 0-6. Not going good. He needs some help. Next up, our high score of the week, Bijan Badness. Just, I was going to say decimating, but when you get the highest score, you're probably going to decimate anyone. But he beats down, damn, Daniels, 150.26 to 116.92. What happened? Well, Jalen Hurts got his receivers back, and he was back to being a solid guy. Bijan Robinson got 24 points, 2 tutties. You got to like that. Montgomery also had 2 tutties. Higgins had a solid week. Cooper didn't do crap, but he's on Buffalo now, so better days are probably ahead. Cortland Sutton had a tutty, and Dobbs had 2 tutties. I mean, he had a really good week. His kicker did good. His defense, I mean, it was just a solid all-around week. Saquon Barkley, his newly traded for guy, 6.4. That won't cut it. He also traded for Brian Thomas, 4.2. That's not going to cut it. He still got 19.9 from Swift. You got to like that. 16 from his kicker, 17 from the defense. Solid week. 116 is not a bad score, but a lot of times it leaves you vulnerable for a loss, and he gets one here. He goes to 3-3, as I said. Bijan Badness. The rebuild, I'm going to call it right now. The rebuild is complete. He is now in win mode. He is now a good team. He is rebuilt for the last couple seasons. He is now 4-2, looking like one of the better teams in the league. Excited to see how that goes. When I put my phone, I just want to make sure you're not talking to me. Yeah. We're cruising, so I'm going to do this real quick. Pull up the chatty chat. Just in case any of you are talking to me. I don't even know if anyone's even online right now. I don't think there is, but... Anyhow, next up, I am the liquor. With another sneaky victory. Like, literally. By just like a butt hair. He barely makes it. A little Peach Fuzz victory. His name should be Peach Fuzz. Because 129.4, he beats McLovin, 128.94. What happened? Well, I'm not even going to really get into this one because this was such a close matchup. I'm going to point out a few players. A lot of people were talking shit about him taking Caleb Williams for so much. 36 points, looking like it's working out. Now, granted, he's not going to face Jacksonville defense every week or Carolina defense every week, but he's looking like he's coming around. Baker Mayfield, on the other hand, solid week. Got to like that. Even though with the 3 picks, he gets 4 touchdowns to make his week. Looks kind of reminds me of Jameis Winston back in the day. Like I said, I'm not going to get crazy in this matchup because it was kind of a very Close matchup. I mean, literally, one player on the other thing, dude, just do a little bit more. If, McLovin needs literally a 5-yard carry, I think, and he would have probably won. Yeah, 5-yard carry. That's all he would need. 5 yards. Not even a catch, a carry, it would have done it. So, Imlicker moves to 5-1, currently league leading. McLovin moves to 2-4, but a solid score. You got to like that after a slow start. Finally, last but not least, you like that? Versus Putain du Flexions. What happened? Well, you like that? Beats him down 138 to 98.56. Bad week for Putain du Flexions. So what happened? Well, I'll tell you what happened. Joe Mixon had a great week, but Jerome Ford did not. Marvin Harrison goes out injured. DJ Moore has an off week. Darnell Mooney has an off week after his few weeks of being great. Jets defense have a bad night. So, that's kind of what happened. And then over here, you see a lot of double digits. Keenan Allen got 2 tutties finally. Mark Andrews, he starts him. He takes the faith and puts it in him. Works out. Same thing with Josh Downs. So, essentially, that's what happened. No more to get into there. Excuse me. Anyhow. All right. So, your standings. Alone at the top with his squeaky victories, little peachy fuzzy victories. I am the Liquor at 5-1. Then you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 teams. So this is all your playoff teams right here. Slacy Slayers, Boax Pit, Bijan Badness, and here so I don't get fined. That is the order based on points. Your 6th seed right now by points is Tinker McTinkerton, who is also the points leader in the league. Scoring 182 points in week 5 will do that for you. Damn Daniels is the first team out, it looks like, at 7th place. He's sitting at 3-3 with Tinker McTinkerton. You like that? All 3 of those teams at 3-3. Putain du Flexions, Bill Cosby, and McLovin, all 2-4. And alone at the bottom. 2 games back from the bottom. High quality HUO. Just having a bad season. But it's really something I want to point out here is that he has more points scored than McLovin and Bill Cosby. I just want to point that out. So by points, he's not the worst. But he's had the most points scored against them by a pretty decent margin. Putain also has had a lot of points scored against them, but just something to keep in mind, something to look at, and there's kind of something else to point out real quick. Not hating, not player hating here, but here so I don't get fined, 638, which is only a few more points than our last place team, like I was saying. So I'm just saying, is there some luck going on here? Is that luck reversing? We will find out this week, which is now. I will do power rankings again next week. Like I said, I'm trying to get this all in so you have time to see it before Thursday Night Football. First up, I'm going to start at the bottom. No, we'll start at the top. Who cares? 2, this is maybe our matchup of the week here. Tinker McTinkerton, been driving. High score a few weeks ago. Another good score last week was in the top 3. He's been one of the favorites the last 2 years. He came in 2nd. And then you got Slacy Slayers, who's got really... he's looking very good. He's 1 back of the lead. He'd love to get a victory to keep close, or if somehow I Am the Liquor doesn't get another Peach Fuzz victory, maybe he actually, moves up into the lead. So, and Tinker trying to get that victory to get up to that spot so doesn't have to get in on points. He can get in on his record and maybe even go for a bye week. So what's going to happen? They're projecting Tinker gets a victory, 125 to 114. So, not a big victory, but big enough. Let's go down the list. Quarterbacks, Cousins, Love, give me Love. Gibbs, Williams, Taylor, Mostert, give me Gibbs and Williams. The matchups are what kind of throwing me off. That Minnesota matchup, and Taylor's got a good one, Mostert's got a good one, but I'll go with Gibbs and Williams. Hill, Brown, Godwin, Reed. I'm actually going to go Godwin, Reed here, because Tyreek Hill will not have Tua once again, and that's not good for him. That means he's going to probably get under 10 points. Godwin has been absolutely lights out, so has Reed. Brown has been too, but I think that the real star of here is Tyreek, and I think he's going to have another bad game with no Tua. Bowers, likely, give me Bowers. London and Kelsey, Neighbors and Johnson, give me Neighbors and Johnson. Although you never know with Kelsey, with no Rice, he might be, it might work out. Also, Johnson is hurt. Kickers, don't see any clear advantages. Same with defense. So, key player, Kirk Cousins. If he could have a good week, a 20-plus point week, maybe that changes some things. Maybe that's a little different. Seattle, you should be able to do that. They're not currently projecting him here on Sleeper, but we'll see. Also, these running backs, like I said, very strong. If Tyreek Hill has a good week, maybe that sways it a little bit too. But I think McTinkerton, he gets a peach fuzz victory of his own. And, you'll have Chase McLaughlin again, and we'll have Dicker and Godwin on Monday Night Football. And there's a lot of players on Monday Night Football. So he's going to be trying to hold on to a lead in Monday Night Football. We'll see if he can do it. I'm going to give the slight edge to Tinker here, but I could definitely see Slay City. This is a pretty evenly matched week. Bohack's Pit, Here So I Don't Get Fined. They are projecting Here So I Don't Get Fined to get absolutely killed. 124 to 95. Excuse me. Let's see why. Jackson, Lawrence, give me Jackson. Hall, Jacobs, A-Chain, Charbonnet. Charbonnet is not the starter anymore. Could he luck into a touchdown? Sure. Maybe you don't have anyone else better. But regardless, not loving that. Gotta go Hall, Jacobs. Chase Samuel, Worthy Leggett. Give me Chase Samuel. Kincaid, Goddard. Give me Kincaid, I guess. Terry McScorn and Robinson. JSN and Waddle. Give me McLaurin. This is, okay, we can stop there. Yeah, I think Bullet's pick's going to get the victory. What it comes down to, I don't know if it's bye weeks or, yeah, it is bye weeks. I know he has Prescott and no Lamb. It's going to kill him this week, and I think Bohack gets the victory. Next up, Bijan Badness versus Pill Cosby. Okay. I don't know what's going on here. Give me a second here. I need to look at this. Is this team really blank? It is. Okay. Well, I don't know. I guess we really can't do that team, can we? I don't understand why his team is blank. I'm kind of thrown off. Like, hopefully he starts a roster. He's just not quitting, because that'd be kind of lame. But, all right, so I guess for right now, I guess Bijan gets a victory. He does have a low projectile. A projection, not projectile. What am I talking about? This blank team's got me all thrown off. Low projection of 106 only, so he is vulnerable. But I guess we will see. So for right now, I guess Bijan's going to win because he's got no opponent. So we'll move on. High quality H2O. I am the Liquor. Can high quality H2O get his first victory in the season? I do not know. He is 0-6. He's facing against I Am Liquor, who is 5-1. They're projecting I Am Liquor to get a victory 116 to 109. Now, curious there's the thing about that is only a 7-point victory, so there is a chance there. Let's go through it. Purdy, Allen. Well, I want to show you something about Purdy. Let's go to 23. Are you kidding me? We can't actually see. Oh, yeah, right here. Sorry, it's different. Yeah. Or maybe you can't. Usually shows the Super Bowl, but regardless, I'm gonna say this is a push. I know Allen's getting Amari Cooper, but I don't think Cooper's gonna be completely ready to go yet. I'm sure he'll be fine. I'm sure he'll be a little bit of a boost, maybe a slight edge to Allen, but I'm not gonna go crazy there. Purdy does face KC, so I'm gonna say Allen, but very little. Cook, Pollard, Henry Connor, give me Henry Connor. Jefferson, Dell, St. Brown, Douglas, give me Jefferson and Dell. Tight end, Freiermuth and Laporta. Give me Laporta. Kirk, Algier, Ayuk, Irving. I go Ayuk, Irving. Nothing there. Maybe the defenses, they both have good matchups, so maybe a slight edge to Cincinnati, but nothing crazy. So, man. I came into this really wanting to pick high-quality H2O, but I think Heimlicher is going to get another peachy fuzzy victory. Just a little, tiny little victory. He's going to hang on to it, get his victory. Monday Night Football, he'll be bailed out by him, and he'll get his victory. Just like the last, 7,000 weeks, right? All right, a good battle here between 2 and 4 teams. McLovin versus Putain de Du Flexions. 110 to 92. They're projecting McLovin to get the victory. Say his name and he appears. There he is. Patrick Bohack. Bing. There he is. He's back. Anyhow, let's see. Herbert and Daniels. Give me Daniels. Hubbard and Chuba Hubbard and Jones. Mixon and Pierce. Oh, man. I'm going to go Jones and Hubbard. I'm just kind of confused why he's got Pierce in there. But anyways, Jameson, Williams, Addison, Davis, Quentin Johnston. Give me Williams and Addison. Pitts, Kittle. Give me Kittle. Harris, Robinson, Wilson, Mooney. Oh, that Jets defense is tough. I just don't know what Wilson's really going to do. Did he do anything like last week? Well, I guess he was pretty good last week. All right. I guess Harris Robinson, but it's kind of like a weird one. And then, I mean, these bye weeks are just killing people, apparently. Jacksonville and the Jets. I'm going to go with the Jets, but not by much. So, yeah, I guess I'm just going to go with McLovin. I do think it'll be close, though. I don't project a blowout here. Like, Tommy, I said, getting blown out this week. But McLovin, I think he'll get a close victory. Last but not least, you like that? And Damn Daniels against 2 3-3 teams. Damn Daniels projected to win by less than 4 points. Let's go through it. Mahomes, Joey Burrow. Let's go Joey Burrow. You got Walker, Kamara, Barkley, Mason. I'm going to go Walker, Kamara because all the receivers are gone for New Orleans. So I could really see Kamara getting like 10 receptions tonight. Kupp, Jennings, Metcalf, Evans. Give me Metcalf and Evans, although Kupp could be pretty damn good. McBride, Andrews, give me McBride. Downs, Dobbins, Thomas, Eckler, give me Downs, Dobbins, but it is really close. It is actually pretty close. Tucker, no kicker, huge kicker advantage do I see. Same thing with defense. I mean, maybe Buffalo a little bit, but I don't think it's going to be crazy. Yeah, I think Damn Daniels probably gets the victory here. I think they're about right on here. It's going to be pretty close. I think that key player I want to point out, though, is Patrick Mahomes. If he's been kind of shit. I mean, really, he has been shit. Like 13, 15, 20, 16. Like, he's not even really an every week starter at this point. It's kind of crazy. It's like really kind of crazy. So, that is the wrap up and preview show. Did that one super quick. If you like it like that, you like a nice quickie, like, just like bang it out real quick and go back to your day, we can do that. It's going to be about 19, 20-minute video. I'm going to let the commissioner know, like, hey, someone's team is blank. Maybe you need to figure that out. And if they fill out their team, maybe we will see. But, or someone can just go tag him in the chat. Hey, Carlo, your team is blank. Why is that? What are you doing? Kind of something like that. Anyhow, that is your Week 6 wrap-up, your Week 7 preview show. We will be back next week with another wrap-up and preview show. Until then, adios!